Hey guys, Johnny Curry here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I'm gonna be doing a Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban tag. If you guys don't know what tag is, those mean it's tag is basically like a question you need to learn from you when you watch movies, like stuff like these stuff and all those type of stuff. Yeah, if you want to do a Harry Potter tag of those, honestly just Google it or whatever you do, because if this is gonna be something interesting from this, then I would certainly do that for you all, because I certainly watched Prisoner of Azkaban like a lot of times. Yeah, it because the reason why I always watch it too much is because I always have these nightmares about the Dementors, because I don't want it to happen again. So I'm gonna face my fears for this one. But enough of all that, though. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and this might be for all of you that if you like Prisoner of Azkaban or not. And we're gonna get started with question number 1. Well, not really questions, like quotations and some questions. Number 1, say, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Yeah, there's already people saying it, so that counts. Number 2, which family member of yours would you accidentally inflate like Aunt Marge? Ugh. For a reason there, I knew this question was gonna be here for a reason, but I would never inflate any of my family members. Like, no. I would never, okay? I'm not doing it. Because I would lose my family and I would cry and cry and cry. Yeah, I'm skipping this question. Number 3, would you want to take a ride on the night bus? Where would you want it to take you? Yeah, I would love to go on the night bus. Well, me and my family would go on the night bus together and take together as a whole family. Where would you want to take you? Probably Diagon Alley, because it's really cool. Like, with Harry, for his information, in the book, though, Stan Shun Pike noticed that Harry's name was Neville Longbottom, but it's just confusing me. Like, I was like, Neville Longbottom? It's just Harry, dude. Yeah, I just don't care, but I would like to take the night bus, and I would think it would take us to Diagon Alley, because that would be fun. Okay, number 4. Ah! It's a Dementor! Faint like Harry! Oh, poor Harry. Okay, number 5. Now eat a piece of chocolate to make yourself feel better. By the way, what's your favorite type of chocolate? I took in a lot of chocolates because I just love chocolate so much. What type of chocolate? Milk chocolate. I mean, to be fair, my mother and father always got extra chocolate in the cabinet in case any Dementors comes. Number 6. Is Lupin your favorite Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher? Why or why not? Yes, of course he is my favorite. He's like one of my most favorites. Because, 1, he teaches Defense Against the Dark Arts to teach the students about a Bogart. 2, he even tell Harry to face his fear of the Dementors. Because if I were the students, I would totally like his class a lot and type of stuff, because it's amazing. Number 7. What would your Bogart be, and what would you turn it into? cast ridiculous to find out. Okay, I already know a Bogart because for a reason there, I knew what my Bogart would be because if you don't know, my Bogart is a Dementor, just like Harry's. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that when I saw Harry with the Dementor in Wizards Unite, you gotta check that out in the description because this is good. And what will it turn it into? When I cast it, this Dementor Bogart has a nightgown on it, and it was so funny. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I cast it, and it was figure out it was gonna wear a nightgown. So, number 8. Grab a teacup, pretend you're in divination, and tell us what your future holds. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I don't have a teacup, so, what would my future hold? Alright, so if I were that, I would see peace first. Yeah, first is peace that I would see. And the next one would be sun. And then the last one would be heart. Yeah, because they have love in it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, love is the most powerful force in the whole world. Yeah, the power of love is when the power of God. Yeah, whatever. Number 9, what would your Patronus be? Cast Expecto Patronum to find out. Okay, according to Pottermore, aka Wizarding World, which I played, my Patronus is a dolphin. Because I figured out it was going to be easy for me because I figured out the questions were timed and everything. So I had to do this because my dolphin Patronus would be more cooler if this would happen. So this is why the Patronus charm is definitely one of my most favorite spells in the entire Wizarding World. Yeah, if you guys haven't played Pottermore, or known as Wizarding World, with the Discover Your Patronus thing, make sure you go into there, but you have to log in first, because it is awesome. Number 10. Which shop in Hogsmeade would you be most excited to visit? Well, I have a lot of favorites. Like, to be fair, me and my mother always wanted to go to the Three Broomsticks for a lot of new meals and stuff with Butterbeer, because, like, we've been dreaming a lot of it. But I'm gonna say Honeydukes because it's one of my most favorite shops, because I get to see a lot of candy and stuff like that. Like, try different sweets like chocolate frogs, Bertie Bott's every flavor beans, and jelly slugs. You know, everything. I need to get them all if I go to Universal or something like that. Yeah. Oh, I just can't resist it, though. Okay, number 11. What would you do if you had a Marauders map? This is a little bit tough to me. If I had a Marauders map, well, let's just say for me, I might be able to think about what I'm supposed to do. Like, if I had a Marauders map, like, the people in my class are being too loud, I just need a quiet place to study. Like, dude, my teacher always tells them to keep their tone down, and because they just keep on jabbering, and I need peace and quiet for studying, or else I'm gonna get uncomfortable and won't be able to learn anything. So I'm gonna use it for a quiet place if I had a marauders. Number 12. Who is your favorite marauder? Which marauder would you have liked to date? Oh. Well, I don't know. Like, why would I have to date? I wouldn't date either of them. That's gay, people. Ew. You guys never given me a choice here, but I just don't. Yeah, I would never choose Wormtail, aka Peter Pettigrew, because he's a villain, people. He works for Voldemort, because I just don't like Peter Pettigrew. But if I were them, well, I'm gonna have to say Sirius, because he and James were best friends. Like, they were in the young age, and like how he's smart and everything. I would choose Sirius, but I would not date him. Number 13. Which 3 friends would you choose if you were to create your own group of marauders? People, can I just say 3 family instead of friends? If it's okay? I don't know. Like, for me, I would choose my sister, my father, and then, my beloved uncle, Tony, because, 1, I subscribe to my sister's channel. 2, my father helps me keep track of my work and stuff. And 3, my uncle, Tony, let's just say he is special. Like, he is a cool uncle. Yeah. And let's just say he kind of has a little bit of problems of something, but like with sickness, but I'm just going to pretend it's not here. Yeah. Number 14, what would your marauder nickname be? Oh, this is really, really tricky. Oh my god. Well, if I had a nickname like that, like, if it were me, like, I discovered that in my school of Roth, I figured out it was gonna be like that. Like, imagine if it were Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Roth. Yeah, I thought it would. Yeah, I think I might choose that, but if it's okay, then if not, I might have to think of something. I don't know. Number 15, who would you choose as your secret keeper? Probably my dad, possibly, because my dad, well, he can let me keep secrets to it when it comes with some type of stuff, like any other things, like some other things, like some things that I have to deal with, or something that I'm upset about, or something. So I'm gonna choose my father, because he is a cool dad. Yeah. Even though he is silly, though, he's just a good guy. Number 16. If you could, would you rather fly on a broom or fly on a hippogriff? I would choose a broom because, hey, it's nice to get. I would choose a broom because I'll be able to go to different places or something. Or like that. I mean, for a hippogriff, I would think that I might fall off of it because it might be dangerous for it because being on a hippogriff would be thrilling and stuff. So I'm gonna choose a broom. Yeah, if many of you like riding on a hippogriff, let me know. If you were an animagus, what animal would you turn into? Oh, there's so many. I would probably turn into a cat because it would be really fun being a cat. Like, for me, like, if I see other cats, we would, like, go on adventures, sleep wherever we want to, visit strangers' houses, and if anybody spots us, we could just run away for a reason. Yeah, I'm choosing cat, because it's better. Number 18. If your pet ended up being an animagus like Scabbers, what kind of person they would be? Oh my god, this is tricky. Like, I mean, for me, when I was a little young, I had a dog named Bane, because, I mean, Bane is pretty cool. Like, I do love him, but sometimes he doesn't listen much, so if it was a human, I would be scared. Like, he would just gobble up all the water, and my whole family are just gonna watch him, like, all in shock and everything. So, it's gonna be hard for me. Okay, number 19. Since Professor Lupin is a werewolf, would you rather be a werewolf or be married to a werewolf? I'm not choosing. I don't know. Like, dude, I'm not getting married. I don't want to be married to a werewolf. Ew. Well, for this, Lupin was married to Nymphadora Tonks, which she wasn't a werewolf, but Lupin is a werewolf. So I'm gonna be a werewolf, okay? So I'll be a werewolf because I don't want to hurt anybody. Number 20. What would you use a time turner for if you had one? Ooh, I think if I use a time turner, I would use it to go and see my past because, hey, my mother always wants me to get me back to a little boy. So she can go back to her own past and I can go back to my own past. So if I use a time turner, I'm going to go back to my past where I watched PBS Kids, where I watched TV shows like Super Y, where I remembered watching Between the Lions, Dragon Tales, etc. Yeah. Even though I am a teenager, I might use a time turner to go back to my past. I don't know. It depends, though. Number 21. Favorite scene in Prisoner of Azkaban? There's, like, a lot of horror things there's, like, a lot of scary stuff with the Dementors, but all I have to say is I like the part when Harry realizes that James isn't coming because he was dead, so Harry decided to cast the Patronus Charm to save himself and not only his godfather Sirius from getting the Dementor's kiss, because for the first time there, Harry finally conjured it because he wanted to be able to help his godfather because his own Patronus was weak to drive away the Dementors, so he had to do it because he wanted to, and I was like, yes, Harry, you did it! Yeah, it was, I gotta say this, the one where Harry saves his godfather Sirius and himself from the Dementors, yeah. Okay, number 22. Favorite quote in Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh my gosh, there's like a lot of quotes. Like, wow. I'm gonna think. I know a lot of quotes in Prisoner of Azkaban, but for me, when I read the book of it, there's one chapter where I read in Prisoner of Azkaban called Owl Post, and there was this one quote that I remembered that when Ron gave his letter to Harry, and it told him, "Don't let the Muggles get you down," because that's why you should never let your Muggle family down, because they'll know. Like, hear me out, people. If you're a wizard or a witch and you have Muggle families, which are non-magic family, that told you that they let you down, like you let them down, just say you're sorry. Just just don't be afraid to tell how about your apologies or something like that. And even though if you have been if you tease your family or mess with them, just don't be able to let them down. Just be able to feel the love of your family and friends. Just be able to help encourage your family and give them help and spend time with your family. Alright, 23. Is Prisoner of Azkaban in your personal ranking of top 3 Harry Potter books? Yes, definitely. One of my most favorite ones. I mean, Prisoner of I can't talk right now. Prisoner of Azkaban is probably one of my most favorite because Harry's story is where it gets deeper and darker and scary for him, because this is exactly why Prisoner of Azkaban is turning into a horror film. Well, a little bit though. And this is what Prisoner of Azkaban is all about, facing down fears, because Harry was able to face his fear of the Dementors, because after a couple tries of trying to conjure a Patronus, he was able to show his true power and stuff, and he was able to use his abilities to face his fear. And for me, I would be able to do the same thing like Harry's. And yeah, if this really is to deal with it, then I would totally like Prisoner of Azkaban. If some of you do like Prisoner of Azkaban, let me know. If someone said it's your least favorite, yeah, the comments, just drop it out. And finally, say, mischief managed. Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this awesome Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban tag. And make sure to like and just subscribe to make sure you find out about this whole Prisoner of Azkaban tag. And make sure to click that notification bell to make sure you learn more about it. So, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.